It's
Who's this from?
Very COVID friendly.
Courtesy of
Mia bought it from Rusto's, a little place. Oh,
Appreciate
sorry,
it.
Josh.
Get out of here. It's not. You're next. You're next.
We're gonna do it together to make it quick.
Now he'll come in and eat it too
We
now.
have to throw out the idea, and then they were
Thank
like,
you
oh my
all.
god, we have actually birthday cake.
That's awesome.
Cake,
Thank
so
you guys.
Make sure you got that.
And we left it wrapped, and we didn't touch the fork, so you're all
Yeah,
good.
appreciate that. Thank you. I'm not leaving it for you.
Very
because I
COVID
touched
friendly.
it. Get
Hey,
out of
come on, man. You probably hate Christmas too.
Never got no cake on my
here.
Your birthday's in June.
Your birthday's in November.
It's in July.
It's a summer birthday.
Let's see how it goes.
You got a summer birthday, man. That's blame your parents. Don't blame us. Don't hate on us. Oh,
I'll give you half of this, Josh.
Oh, what a nice guy.
All right, let's roll. All right, Trevor. Obviously, I know Coach spoke with you guys on Monday as position groups, and then he spoke with you guys as a team again this morning. When he spoke with us on Monday, he did reference you in his apology. Just curious what your reaction was to that in referencing you and your bachelor party and a conversation you guys may have had.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have a reaction. I mean, it is what it is. I think his intentions were to say, you know, he always encourages his players to be smart and, you know, handle things a certain way, which I did on that trip. You know, everything was smooth, so nothing. I don't have any reason to feel any type of way on my side. So it's all good. I think that's what he was getting at, but obviously, tough situation right now. So I think he was just talking through some of the stuff, and it came up, but I'm not worried about it.
What has been the general consensus reaction, especially after a full team meeting this morning?
I think that was great. I thought, I know a lot of the guys respected it, how he addressed us this morning. And we've all had, most of us have had, you know, separate conversations, individual one-on-one conversations with him. And I think he's handled it well to this point. Obviously, it's not an easy situation, and you don't want to be in this situation, but I think he's done right by us. And it was a good meeting this morning, just up front with us, apologized. And, you know, we're a team, and we're sticking together, you know, just because something happens that puts a little stress on it, that doesn't mean you just give up and you go your separate ways. Like, you figure it out and work through it. So that's what we're doing, and I feel good about our team. Nothing's changed. We're still really tight. So we're just looking forward to playing the Titans this weekend and getting back on track.
He said he was concerned about how this would impact his ability to lead you guys. Have you seen any impact of that? What is your take on that?
Yeah, not really. I mean, I feel like the team has been the exact same. We had like a half day Monday. We were off yesterday, and then obviously today we were kind of back full speed. So I think everything's been right on schedule, like normal. I think we've operated well. At the end of the day, I can speak for myself for sure, and I know most of the team feels this way. He's still my head coach. I still respect him regardless of what happens. Like I said, we're a team and we're figuring it out. So yeah, we're all good. We had a great day of practice today, and we're all still working.
A lot of distractions this week and off the field conversations. How focused are you guys on the Titans?
We're focused. Like that hasn't changed. When we get out there, it's time to work. Our meetings have been great. Communication's been really good. Obviously, we're coming off a tough one in Cincinnati, a game we felt like we should have won, that we had. You know, we were in it the whole game, and just got to get better at finishing. And that's where, you know, we're looking to make an improvement this week. And I feel like every week we've gotten better. So I'm just excited to put another full game together and go finish it.
Should they bring some closure for you guys as a team with Coach getting up there and kind of addressing it one final time?
Yeah, I thought that was great. I thought he did a really good job, handled it well. Didn't, you know, just was up front with us, and I think that was the best way to handle it, which he did. And I think that's where you can go, all right, next, let's move on. You know, we gotta keep working and get better, and that's what we're doing. So I think we're in a good spot as a team.
When did you find out, or did you know before the game that he wasn't coming back with the team?
I didn't know. I had no idea. I mean, you don't really think about those things. You know, the plane is huge that we're on. So you don't really think about or even care about that stuff right after the game. You're getting on, doing your own thing, talking to teammates about the game, watching tape, all that. So you don't really think about that. I mean, I feel like at this point we've all addressed everything. Everyone knows the situation, the details. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm still going to respect him. He's our coach. still believe in them. This team does, and we're moving on to playing the Titans, and everyone kind of knows everything already. So there's really no more questions, I don't think, to be answered about it.
How much do you put on your plate just as a captain and team leader to kind of keep things on track and moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a responsibility being one of the leaders, but we got a ton of leaders on the team, so it's on a lot of us. And the group we have, it doesn't make it hard. I think everyone comes in here excited to go to work. Everyone is just itching to get that first win, and I feel like we're in a really good spot and we're getting better, like I said, and we know it's coming. So we got a lot of motivation. I don't think it's, as a young guy, it's great to have a team like that where there's a bunch of leaders and everyone's picking each other up. You don't have to worry about everybody else. You just got to worry about doing your job, and the guys have done a great job of that.
When did you first find out, or perhaps notice that coach was not on the team plane coming back from Cincinnati, and was that an issue for any of you guys?
Yeah, he just asked that. I didn't know, so yeah, I didn't.
Do you have any issue at all with that?
I mean, his family's in Ohio. Not really. That's not my call to make. I still don't know how this whole thing works in the NFL. Obviously, things are a lot different than college, so I don't know. I don't have an issue. Obviously, the situation happened and became an issue, but I didn't have an issue with him not going back. I get it. He has family in Ohio, and so.
Okay, as a follow-up, I believe practice was let off today with an acknowledgement of your birthday. I'm just wondering, has that been an annual tradition for you, going back to Clemson, going back to high school on the day of, if indeed you're practicing that day?
Yeah, well, Coach Sweeney always did a good job. He'd always shout out everybody's birthday. So that was, everybody got that in college, which was cool. But yeah, Coach Meyer called it out in front of everybody, and it was cool. It's cool to have everybody close. That's a part of just being like a family. It's cool when your team is really close and you celebrate those things. So, but yeah.
What if someone buy Trevor Lawrence, 22-year-old Trevor Lawrence, who's a millionaire? What if someone buys Trevor Lawrence for his birthday?
Yeah, my wife got me a foot warmer that's one thing she got me. My feet get super cold. I don't know if you guys want to know that, but
it's good to know.
She got me a foot warmer, so that was a good gift. Bracelet that I really wanted, and then this cool like drink maker thing. It's like a Keurig, but makes like mixed drinks. It's cool. So that was cool. So just cool stuff like that, and then. One of my friends got me like this piece of art that I saw when I was living in Laguna Beach. This painting of like some old presidents playing poker in some like casino. It's just a cool picture. Got me that, and then someone. I'm not even going to go into all of it, but yeah. He's my guy Josh is waiting. He wanted to go before me, so I'm gonna hurry up.
What did Josh get you?
She tried to take my cake. That's it.
So let's talk Titans a little bit, though. Obviously, the Jets defeat the Titans last week. The big thing was the big play. As you are preparing for this Titans defense, what have you seen on tape of maybe why they struggled against the Jets and how you can exploit that?
Yeah, it was a really good game when you go back and watch it back and forth. Really, those were scrambles where they made the big plays at the end of the game, and that's any game. Scrambles are just tough for a defense to defend. It's hard to cover guys for that long if you can get out of the pocket and extend plays. And that's what I think Zach did a really good job of in the game. So, yeah, you look at that and you take that into account, but that's always kind of part of, not the plan necessarily, but you know that as a quarterback. You got to be able to extend plays and be able to make plays outside the pocket. So they did a good job of that. Tennessee does a good job on defense. I feel like I say it every week, but they do a good job mixing up their coverages. They have guys coming from all over the place. They do a good job changing their front up, have guys walking around. So definitely got a challenge in front of us, but I feel like our prep's off to a great start, and we feel good about it.
How big of a loss is it for you guys to lose DJ from the season, and how do you go about just replacing him?
Yeah, it sucks. That's my guy. So it's just next man up. Obviously that hurts. He's a great player, and it's hard to replace a guy like that, but it's a good thing we have a lot of receivers here that can play, and I think now looking back, you're kind of glad we've hung on to so many guys because you have a lot of guys that can play. So everyone's been rotating a lot as it is, so I think a lot of guys are ready, and it seems like everyone gets a lot of reps in practice. So I think we'll transition pretty smoothly. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of a transition when you lose a guy that's as good as DJ, playmaker. So. But we're gonna be fine. We've got to figure it out. This happens every year to every team. You have guys go down, and it's just part of it. So we'll figure it out.
Do you have a relationship with Zach Wilson at all? Have you met him?
Yeah, a little bit. I met him training in California and kind of kept in touch. I texted him after a second or third game. I think it was the second game, and just kind of caught up and told him just to hang in there. Like it's all gonna work out. And we kind of talked for a second back and forth, but that's kind of the extent of it. I was happy to see him get his first win. That was cool on Sunday.
I was gonna say, does it kind of light? Obviously, you are extremely motivated, but does it kind of light a little more of a fire where you're like, all right, now it's my turn to get that first win?
No, I mean, we've been trying to win every game, so that's not how I look at it. Obviously, you never want to be 0-4, so we need to get a win. So that's just how I look at it, and just operating business as usual and keep getting better.
All right, thank you, Trevor.
Thanks, Trevor.
Thank you all. Thanks for the cake.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
y'all.
Josh, with everything going on, what would a win do to kind of fix all the problems and all the ills and all the dysfunction that we seemingly see?
I mean, a win, we go out there and try to win a game every week, man. But this one, definitely just start one. We ended the first quarter 0-4. It's a new start's a new quarter, and we just got to come out swinging, man. And this one, this one's going to be huge. And we've been executing in practice. We have a good game plan going on this week, dealing with Derrick Henry and that Tennessee offense. So we're just looking forward for this week, man, and just go out there just to have fun, man, and just enjoy it.
Would winning this week be any more meaningful because it's the Titans and because it's Derrick Henry, who has had a pretty good history against the Jaguars?
I mean, I know for us as a defense, man, one of our main goals and priority as for the seasonal goals is to stop the run. And, when you have a guy that's considerably the best running back in the National Football League, who has the numbers, who has the talent, who is a heck of a back, you know what I'm saying, especially coming from an 0-4, and we're looking to get our first one. And we, trust and believe this one's going to be the first one. It's going to be a challenge, but, our job is to stop the run. And we've been doing a heck of a job. Our guys been busting their tails, running to the ball as much as we can, and this is another opportunity for us to show them, how good our defense is. And we're ready for the challenge, man. We're looking forward to it.
When you have all the discussions this week of the off-the-field stuff, the distractions, how difficult is it to focus on the game and prepare for the Titans?
Oh, we're locked in. As soon as we step in the building, man, it's football. So all the distractions that everybody's dealing with at home, whatever, as soon as you step into the facility, man, it's all about football. It's all about the team, and it's all about winning, preparation. So as soon as you step in this building, as soon as we all step in the building, our main focus is the Titans, and we've kept that, and that's where our mind's at, and that's where we're at, and that's where we're going to be till Sunday.
What was your reaction to Urban's apology today and what happened, and have you seen any signs that he may be losing you guys?
No. Like I said, man, as soon as you step in the building, man, we talking about it's about football. Yeah, he apologized today. Again, we all really appreciate him, but we all know we all got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? He has owned it, you know what I mean, and just like we all do. You know what I mean? So he's a great coach, he's a great man, and he's gonna bounce back, and we all gonna bounce back. We're gonna play even harder for him. You know what I'm saying? So, we ready to play, man, and he got our back, and we're gonna have his back. So that's how we going.
Josh, at what point in your Jaguars tenure did you realize that the Titans and the Jags had this heated rivalry?
I don't know. I'm still kind of feeling it. You know what I mean? I know Derrick Henry and all that history, 100 yards, whatever. I don't know. I'm ready to play.
Does it feel like a rivalry game? Does it
No,
feel different? No,
it doesn't. Granted, I think it's more rivalry. I think the coaches bring it out because we got a lot of coaches from the Baltimore staff, and I know they had a lot of beef. So I think that beef is kind of escalating to our beef, and so it's kind of firing us up a little bit. And we're looking forward for this weekend, and we know it's going to be a physical game, and it's going to be who punched first and who punched last and who punched consistently. And man, we're ready to fly around, ready to get this ball, ready to get this win, and it start with us.
I know I asked you this would have been last week or 2 weeks ago, about, but there's, a lot of the armchair quarterbacks are all sounding off about you dropping into coverage. I think it was, For you, I mean, it's part of your job, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for you, though, how comfortable have you been in this new scheme, dropping back maybe on third down, as opposed to knowing that, you love getting to the quarterback?
Man, we emphasize PLU, man. It's a priority unit. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my job, and that's my job. Needs to be at that play. I'm gonna do it as best as I can. Man, can't forget, man. When I was in college, I dropped more times than I rushed. So I'm just doing my part. If I have to do the best drop in the world every play to make us win, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But I know my coaching staff. I know his coaching staff is gonna also put me in spots and positions to where I can make a goal. That I can make a play. You know what I mean? So I just know it's a give or take. But man, I'll do whatever it takes to get this win.
You mentioned this game might come down to who punches last, and this team, the franchise, has lost 19 in a row now.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been any discussion about learning how to get that last punch, how to finish a game? I mean, especially after the Cincinnati one, where it came down to the very end and the Bengals got that last punch.
Mm-hmm. Man, it hurts. I tell you that, man. But we all looking at it's adversity. It's how you gonna punch out, man. We've been. We've been playing hard. We've been playing really great ball. We've been looking like one of the top defenses in the National Football League for halves and quarters, whatever. But you got to play consistent. It takes all 11 out there to play consistent every play, to the first quarter, to the fourth quarter. So, we try to emphasize that, just in practice and practice and practice. I don't care what snap, if it's walkthroughs, whatever. Every rep is a game rep. We just got to play full quarters, man. I know we got the guys to do it. We got the guys to take over a game every play. And we just got to put the pieces together, man, and just keep riding out, man. And I think it's going to come soon.
How much have y'all talked about this week that you're really not that far back in the race for the division?
I mean, we all know it. You know what I mean? We literally all know it. We watch the games. We know the records to everybody else. And, we just got to win game one. And luckily, our first win, I know, it's going to be against a divisional team. So it's going to put us right back in the race. It's going to put us right back in the standings to where we need to be. And now we can focus on the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. That's when we're going to get the train rolling. So we're looking forward for this matchup, man, not only because it's Tennessee, divisional game, but it's just going to be the first one. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be live, man. We get to play it at home, man, and play in front of our Duval, man, and just, have fun for them because I know they want it, but we want it also. So it's going to be a good experience, man, and, we're ready to go.
I didn't get your official comment, I just realized, about the Kentucky, Florida, and the payback you had for Lorente and friends. And I saw on the IG what you did to the neighborhood, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can you walk us through as soon as the final whistle blows? What you're immediately like, okay, here's the game plan.
I'm looking through my contact list. Who can I call? I'm blowing everybody up. Nobody picking up my phone call though. But man, that was great football. Great football, both sides of the ball, man. And it's great to see us battle, man. Battle the games that that we're supposed to lose. You know what I'm saying? And that just shows you the growth of the organization, man. And it's great to see. We got another big one. They got another big one this week, and I think this one's even more bigger than last week. You know what I mean? They got a chance to go 6-0. You know what I'm saying? They go and play Georgia for the SEC East, I believe. So it's fun to watch, man. They've been doing their thing. Coach White been putting them boys in great positions. Coach Stoops, man, been letting them boys play, man, and it's just great football. Josh Pascal, man, is a dog. You know what I'm saying? J.J. Weaver is a dog. All them boys is balling, man, flying around, having fun. And that's what we just need to do here, man. We just need to fly around and have fun, man. And, when that time comes, we're going to be doing a lot of laughing.
Was anybody with you to measure your vertical jump after the block field goal for a touchdown?
Oh, Lord. Crazy story. So Lorente texts me, right, literally 2 seconds, probably a minute before then, and then I didn't see it, so I called him back. So as soon as I called him back, the phone's ringing, and I'm watching, they about to kick the field goal. And then, he picks up, we block the kick, and I'm just screaming. Ah! ah. And he trying to talk. I was like, yeah, ah, and I'm just screaming in his ear. And eventually he hung up on me, and I'm still screaming. So, so that was actually pretty cool, man. And they was making a lot of plays, man. And, you know, it was just great to see great defensive game. And, you know, it was fun. I had to call all my dogs, man, and just congratulate them and for making history again. So hopefully they keep the train going and 6-0.
Did your neighbors say anything? Did you have anybody say anything?
They ain't pull up on me yet, but I'm waiting.
Yeah.
But like,
Still out there?
there's a couple people that say go cat. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of, I don't know if they like.
They don't know which cats.
You know, but they know. They know. I actually had a neighbor stop me and say, I hate Florida. So thank you. I was like,
Did you make a contribution to the $250,000 fine for storming the field, the fan that Kentucky?
did I what? Did I help them pay the fine? Yeah. Hell no. What do I need to help them pay that fine for? I wasn't there if I was there. Oh, no, I would have been turned. I would have been right next to Waka Flocka, man. Turn.
Thanks, Josh.
You wouldn't answer the phone either if you had lost, would you?